Hey y'all, man, I just want to let y'all know I really dedicate myself to y'all, man. Your boy just was outside cutting grass for 2 hours. I am exhausted, but I got 2 more videos to churn out, this being one of them. So I got to do what I got to do, man. Now, thank you for tuning into the LaFlareLounge. And this video, I got to say salute to Brian Steele. And Steele is for man of steel. You feel me? Because can't nothing get past him. Can't nobody break him. If Thug didn't break and fold himself, Thug will be walking the streets of Cleveland right now as a free man. None of this bullshit will be going on, and he could be cussing out anybody in the DA's office he wants. But listen, Brian Steele, he replied to the motion to the judge, and it worked. This is what he said, and this is what the judge said. Now, this is a long piece of paperwork, and I'm not trying to lose my retention rate and reading to y'all, having y'all fall asleep, so we're just going to read the important parts. Now, right here it says on the second page, the material allegations in the state's motion to revoke probation are as follows. 1. At the preliminary hearing in an unreleased case, the magistraate court ordered that no witness be shown on television while testifying, and a known blogger deliberately violated the court's orders by posting on social media a photograph of investigator Viverito. This allegation has nothing to do with Mr. Williams. First, even the known blogger did not violate the magistrate court's order as assessed in the state's motion to revoke Mr. Williams' probation because there was no image shown of investigator Viverito while testifying in the unrelated proceeding. This allegation cannot support the revocation of Mr. Williams' probation. In part 2, Mr. Williams amplified this blogger's act by reposting the image with the caption, Marissa Viverito is the biggest liar in the DA's office. First, there is no suggestion that Mr. Williams knew of the magistrate court's order not to show the investigator Viverito on television while testifying. Second, the allegation asserts that Mr. Williams reposted an image and wrote a caption. The allegation does not violate the magistrate court's order or Mr. Williams' conditions of probation. Third, there is no violation of Mr. Williams' probation by reposting the image on social media and opinioning that investigator Viverito is untruthful. The prosecution asserts that Mr. Williams' repost went viral and unknown persons commented on same, which included supposed threats to investigator Viverito, her family, as well as the district attorney. Mr. Williams, undersigned counsel, and all moral persons do not condone threatening another without justification. However, these comments on social media by unknown persons cannot be attributed to Mr. Williams in order to support violation of his probationary sentence. The state's motion to revoke Mr. Williams' probation then lists direct threats in attached exhibits. Again, this allegation did not allege any act attributed to Mr. Williams to support a violation of the probationary sentence. The prosecution speciously alleges that Mr. Williams is conducting a calculated campaign of intimidation, harassment, and misinformation designed to undermine the legal process and other baseless assertions. These conclusions do not support a motion to revoke Mr. Williams' probationary sentence, and the remainder of the state's motion to revoke probation is argument without any substance to allege an illegal or unlawful act conducted by Mr. Williams. So in other words, Brian Steele said, hey, Young Thug didn't start this. Somebody else put this out, and that person didn't even violate any laws. So how are y'all holding Young Thug accountable for anything? And overzealous fans who went on their own to go find other people's addresses, parents' addresses, but y'all are blaming Young Thug for it. It just doesn't make sense. And Judge WHITAKER happened to agree. Now, Mrs. WHITAKER kept it short and sweet, and she said, upon consideration of the state's April 2nd, 2025 motion to revoke the defendant's probation, which alleges a violation of the terms and conditions of defendant's probation for having posted a picture of a particular law enforcement officer with the caption, biggest liar in the DA's office, and defendant's April 3rd, 2025 response thereto, and having reviewed the terms of the condition of the defendant's probation imposed by the court declines to revoke the defendant's probation based on the violation ascertained. So ordered the 3rd day, April 2025. Now, Young Thug, your stupid ass is still an imbecile. I don't care what anybody says. I know for whatever reason, it's a lot of fans that love to glaze Young Thug, and they think whatever the hell he does is right. Young Thug, you're an idiot. You do too much. Get the fuck off social media. Go fuck your girl. Go have sex with your woman. Go do something that's gonna keep you off of Instagram, off of Twitter. It's not that deep, bro. I promise you it's not. You don't even need to be logged into social media, because that's gonna be the #1 deciding factor within these next 15 years that's gonna get you locked up. Everything that you have done is on social media already. The Gunna shit, this shit. You're doing too much. Everybody's been looking at the way you've been moving and they've been saying this nigga's going back to jail. Tighten up, nigga. Come on, man, grow up. I hate when I see somebody get a second chance and they just sit there and blow it. Bro, you ain't even been out 6 months. These people don't like you. You just got away and you beat them and you made them look crazy. They want your head top. If you didn't fold and fold into an early admission of guilt and had them folks give you a plea deal, then you would be free and you could do whatever the hell you want. But you aren't in the position to do that anymore because you gave in. It is what it is. You folded. So what you have to do, Young Thug, now is tread lightly for the next few years, and hopefully they'll be able to, rearrange the terms of your probation or just get rid of it. You need to be on your best behavior. That's just how it works. You can't entertain the people but not get in trouble at the same time. It's just not worth the risk. So when we come to freaky ass Fonnie Willis, your whole campaign is just a lie. You are not as good as people think that you are. It's really a shame that they really voted you back in the city of Atlanta to actually be the DA, because in all honesty, you're terrible at what you do. You're a liar and you're a thief. You use taxpayer money to get your freaky dates on with your mans that you were employing, and you sold them up the river. You're a piece of shit, and you just move like one. Nothing that you said really was a violation, and you knew that. You tried to win over the people by going to the news and doing an interview. Like, damn, you did the interview about, 2 minutes after you put in the paperwork? Come on, we knew that wasn't gonna work. I was just hoping that you didn't win, because we know that y'all have the power to do that. But if we look at it, the same way y'all did Young Thug is now the same way y'all about to do Lil Baby. Like, prove it. Like, where's the proof at? Y'all just want to give Ricos. And in all honesty, like, the way that y'all are giving Ricos is kind of like, it's flabbergasting. It's not working. It's not a real Rico. Y'all are just putting people who do crimes. Y'all can't even connect them together. Y'all are just going off of the same thing you did with Lil Baby. Oh, well, his op said that there's a ticket on his head. Well, where did Lil Baby say that? Where did y'all have proof that Lil Baby said that? Now y'all are saying, oh, well, Young Thug retweeted somebody and those people put out an address. Well, what the hell that got to do with Young Thug? He retweeted something. Young Thug didn't know that old girl's face wasn't supposed to be shown. He's not in there. So let me calm down. Woosah. I just hate when it's a black person really gun-ho on putting another black person in jail. And listen, if Young Thug is a criminal, y'all had y'all day in court to really put him under the water, but y'all didn't do it. Y'all let him go. Now y'all are trying to set him up. Listen, y'all are pieces of shit, man. That's all I gotta say, man. What do y'all think about freaky Fonnie Willis? What do y'all think about Young Thug? Do y'all think that he did too much? What do we think about this whole situation, man? Young Thug is a free man. He doesn't have to worry about going to prison. He needs to relax. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom!
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.